To complete this lanyard, you need 36 inches of 1/2 inch double fold bias tape and a 1/2 inch lobster clasp. Once you have that cut, the first thing you'll want to do is take your lobster clasp and add it to one of the ends. Next, you'll unfold both ends, placing them right sides together. I usually like to put a clip on here because we're getting ready to sew this seam at a 1/4 inch seam allowance. At your machine, you're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way across, backstitching at both the beginning and the end of the seam. Clip off all your thread tails here. Now, using the existing folds, go ahead and fold that bias tape back together. Then add a clip on the open side because we're getting ready to top stitch. Next, you're going to top stitch at an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance all the way around the entire project. Be sure to backstitch at the beginning and the end of the seam. And it's hard to see on camera here, but that lobster clasp is right in front of my hands. And so I'm not allowing that to go under the machine. I'm basically just holding that in place as I just allow the fabric to slip through my fingers and under the needle. Then a reminder again to make sure that you're back stitching whenever you get to the end of this seam here. Now pull your project off of the machine and snip all of your thread tails. Now you'll want to make sure that all of the fabric lays flat as it runs through the lobster clasp here. Pull the lobster clasp taut. Now we're going to seal that off. Be sure to sew as close as you can to the metal without allowing the needle to hit that. Make sure you forward and back stitch a couple times. And there you have it. You're all set.